Yeah, this is in the middle of the meeting, Stennett, that I'm reading the Nation. I'm thinking that this guy is not saying nothing that I weren't doing for myself when I was independent. Yeah. After there's like, Ghetts, are you happy with what you heard? No, I'm not happy with what I've heard.
Shut up, innit?
No, not even that. But you know how you talk to them? You talk to them like what they don't expect. No, I'm not happy with what I heard. You're not doing nothing for me that I weren't doing when I was independent. Like, my manager got me a music week, not you. What are you going to do for me now? What, you gave me advance? Hip hip hooray. Like, what's going on? Like, Radio 1, Kiss FM. I need everything that I couldn't get done when I was on my own. Otherwise, there's no point me being signed to this label. And he was like, I never knew you knew that much. Because you know what, I've been in charge of my own career for so long, being independent, that if I'm going to mess up my career, it's going to be me, no one else.
The niche market, like the intelligent MCs that overcome that. Like
I fully understand what you're saying. You know what the truth is? I try and please everyone, which is my failure. Sometimes I do try and please everyone, and I try to do that, and then I just realize, you know what, that's air, but you know what, it's working, so that's what I'm going to do today. But I make sure for every simple tune that I do 10 technical ones for people like you, so it's adding up in my world. You know what I'm saying, brother? Yeah.
With Criminal on it, do you phone them to feature on it, or do they phone you?
With me and Criminal, it's like a family relationship. He's from my area, and you know it is. I reached out to him because I felt like he had something that he could bring to the tune. Sometimes I know of artists, like Badness is here somewhere, and I would hear a rhythm and I'll think, do you know what? There's another artist that can bring something that I might not bring to this tune here, so I'll reach out and I'll phone them, man.
What makes you right back?
Yeah, I say the same, you've got to be a fan of someone. I think there's a lot of factors that come into it sometimes, like, for example, like Ghetts was just saying then about certain attitudes that people might have, and Justin said the same thing, like, I might want to pitch a story on Ghetts to, say, The Guardian, and they just won't be interested, even though that, like, you know, for like a long time no one was interested in end-dubs, and now they're blown up, everyone wants to write about end-dubs. So there's a lot of restrictions sometimes on me as to what I can write and where. Even with, say, with Rewind, like the KRG track obviously is huge. So Art Ignite is like, oh, it's too late for us, we don't want to look late, it's going to be too late for the tune-in sort of thing. So there's a lot of factors that come into it, but at the end of the day you have to, well, actually no, generally you don't always have to love the song, you have to love the song, but you also have to love the story behind it, as they've got an interesting story.
So they have to have a story.
Well, there has to be something, because otherwise there's not much to write about other than this is a good song. Like, there has to be, people have to have opinions and thoughts and, like, you know, give you a little bit more than other than whatever.
Yeah, thank you. Justin, what makes you want to get involved personally with new talent?
Personally, me now is, I know Ghetts talked about talent. I think talent nowadays accounts for 10%, really, like me personally. I think the most important thing is dedication and a burning desire for success. That is, because if talent was the main factor, someone like Ghetts would be a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? That is the reality of the situation. It is about hard work and dedication. That is what I put. Those are the qualities I put first before anyone else. Because if I'm willing investing into something, it's like investing into property. First thing, dedication. Someone turns up on time. Do you know what I mean? Someone wants to do this. If I'm having to, you know, wake people up in the morning or drag people here, motivate them, then I'm not interested. So that's what I believe.
Heavy, wicked.
I think, like, if you're going to approach someone on MySpace, you got to be approached a bit different. Maybe, like, I don't know, or maybe like trying to find out where they're hanging network. Because if you're going to do a specific music, whatever you're going to do, go to the areas where they're going to be and kind of just network and find out what's going on, and then try to come up and approach them, maybe a different approach than like, hi, my name is, maybe just, you know, go and chat to CD, or go there and maybe get to know the people they know, the DJs or other people. So when they hear the tune, you go to them, oh look, that's my tune, what do you think? Do you want to do something on it? Yeah. You know how it is, because then it's like more presentable, so just be different with your approach.
I want to ask a question. So how do people approach you? Because, like, obviously you guys are sort of you're respected in your respective careers, and you're out and about and people see you. So when people do see you, what do you like to hear from people? Like, obviously you don't want them to come to you like they're going to rob you, but what do you want them to say to you? Like, how do you want them to approach you? How can they communicate with you? How should they communicate with you?
More time I approach them. That means they're going to have, like Hattie said, but more I see an artist has like a story or something about them, because like, even what Justin said earlier, it's all it don't mean nothing if you've got talent. It's how you get yourself about. It could be like whatever I know, the t-shirts, it could be your hat, it could be your glasses, it's something where you trademark, or you've got the way the way you blog on the internet, the way you get your tunes about. Whether like at one stage in the grime scene, everyone used to clash, and whoever used to win clashes used to create this tension. Then after it was who had the best video, then after who had the most quirkiest song. It's always something different. If you keep doing the same thing, you're always gonna be chasing your tail. So I think I just think if you're gonna attract someone's attention, just do it from your corner. Don't try to go to someone above you, make them come to you. So basically you work with someone beside you on your level and build your team up. Work with the guy to next door, and then to the next street, to the next hood, to the next city, then work with people to where next minute I'll be like, everyone go, Terry, where is you? No, well, he's doing this much. Like, no, give me his number. I need some of that. And that's how it is. That's how marketing business works.
Okay. Justin,
No, I totally agree with what you're saying. You can't just like expect, because I get daily emails, can I be in Dubplate Drama? Can I do this? Like, I don't even know who you are. It's just random. Oh, can I be on this track that you're doing? Like, again, if I ain't heard about you, if you're not, it's like, Ghetts has worked hard to get where he is. People coming to him, Terry Danjah, Hattie, myself, and that's what you got to create heat, so people approach you. At this stage, very, your collaborations you said it's a family unit. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's how even the whole American artists work. It's kind of a family unit. It's very hard to penetrate it, coming through just as a random person. You got to create heat before you go anywhere. Create heat. You just put yourself in a better bargaining position as well. Just create. There's nothing wrong with approaching people randomly, but I wouldn't personally do that. Even when we approach Channel 4, everything I've done, I've come up with an angle to present it to. When I went to Channel 4, I thought, okay, how can I get them interested in this? They're not going to be interested in an urban TV show. Or this interactivity, moral dilemmas, playing on the issues that, inner city issues, etc., etc. It's interesting, it's a hook. So I just think, if you're approaching Ghetts, you need to come with, you need to have some heat. Same with Terry Danjah, Hattie. You need a story. What's going on? Is there momentum? Is there anything on the streets? The industry's not about how good you are anymore. It's not about talent. So get out of your head. Talent is non-existent. It's about the story. It's about the heat. And that's what you really got to get into your head.
There's no real answer to that, but it depends on who you got around you, what DJs or what kind of direction. But if you always have a scene or music you love the most, so I'll say concentrate on that, but never restrict yourself. You know what I mean? Because I started making jungle, and I never thought I'd be making grime. Do you know what I mean? So, and then the music's moved on, so everyone's making more funky or electro. But you have to either move with the times as well, and also still keep your roots. So it depends. I think it's easier to find an artist, if you're not an artist yourself, to find an artist and work together and build a team so they can be the face of your music, and then they'll be the face of your sound, and vice versa. So I just think it depends how you want to go about it, really.
Okay. The way I approach it, to make it clear, Dubplate is a whole group of people in place. But I've managed personally to raise funding from commercial sector, voluntary, etc., etc. I think the easiest part. So you do music basically, yeah? Or you just what? Media based. Okay. I think there's so much, initiatives, local initiatives. What area do you live in? Perfect. Okay. Do you know about this?
Perfect for something, but where?
Yeah. Sorry. That sounds a bit